Hi everyone, here is another Bath& and Body Works walkthrough. This was during their $4.95 body moisturizer sale. This mall has two Bath& and Body Works and it's about an hour away from my house, and I was really surprised to find the different color pumpkins because the Bath& and Body Works locations near me, they only have the orange one. So in this one, I saw the blue, the green, I believe it's like a red orange, and then the orange. So I was really happy to see that. I did not know that everyone was going to want body moisturizers. Oh, there is the green pumpkin, super cute. So I got here maybe about 2 hours after the store opened, and almost all of the body butters were gone by the time that I went for my second round. Here was a stand. They had a bunch of Midnight Amber Glow. They had some of the gingham body butters. I don't really like that scent too much, so I didn't want to get it. The ones right next to it were Japanese cherry blossom, and I believe there was a warm vanilla sugar right next to it. The one I was looking for was the butterfly body butter, and then I don't know why, but I didn't get poppy. So you could also buy the body creams, which would be a good deal, but not as good as the body butters. Here we have the fall fragrances, and let me tell you, I smelled strawberry pound cake and I have so many thoughts about it, but let me just condense my thoughts. I enjoy and I plan to buy the fine fragrance mist, even maybe if they have a mini sale next week. I definitely want to get that version of strawberry pound cake. I like it a lot more than the faceted version, and I believe it smells very similar to one iteration of strawberry pound cake that I have in my collection. Can you tell I'm so hyped about it? Okay, and on the walls, they had more body butters that were not in the front display areas. Here, I'm walking over to where Poppy is. As you can tell, they had some, maybe about 5 or 6 body butters. I don't know why I didn't buy any. I think it's because I wanted more of a sweet body butter, specifically butterfly, and I just couldn't find it. So I thought, I don't want to just buy one. So I ended up skipping out on it, and I'm kind of regretting it. Didn't realize that my phone, I guess, was a little bit crooked, so maybe halfway. But I was doing a quick scan of all throughout the store, and I think what they did is that they gathered all of the body moisturizers and kind of shoved them to the front so people could easily see them. And then on the walls where it was somewhat empty, they either put candles, so they changed the body care section to a candles section, or they just kind of filled it in with other products like more hand soaps or more home fragrances. Over here is the Halloween section. I feel like I always do a walkthrough of this, but I'll be very brief. They still have that $39 candle. They had in this store maybe 3 of the Madam bust, the one with the green ivy looking like Shrek. I still don't see a lot of the, I guess, highly sought after items like the blingy pocket back ghost holder. That was pretty cute. They no longer have the purple witch's hand pocket back. And then here I was looking at the candle luminary. I have a 25% off coupon, but I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what to spend it on. You always have to make an educated guess to know when to use it and when to not. I ended up redeeming 1 coupon, which the coupons that I had, 2 came in the mail. 1 that's not even a coupon, it was we're hiring. That was attached to a 25% off coupon and a free hand sanitizer up to $7.50. I don't know if you saw it in the video, but they have that old candle holder. That's the monster candle holder. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? I saw, I believe it was on Instagram, that other stores were doing this, that they were bringing back some items from last year. So I doubt that this was a return. I'm pretty sure they brought it back or got a shipment, or maybe they had it in the back. Not too sure exactly what happened there. But going back to coupons, I had a free reward. Well, technically I have 2, but I ended up using 1 of them. It might surprise you because I got an item or a scent that I previously said I didn't like. In this section, I was checking out the hand sanitizers because I was really torn about what scent to get, because I was really looking at the strawberry pound cake, but I feel like when you want, at least when I want my hands to be clean, I don't want them to be smelling like a strawberry pound cake, but I really do love that scent. Here are the other moisturizing hand sanitizers in the gel pump moisturizing formula. And as you can tell, I finally realized that my phone was crooked and I fixed it. What I did not notice, or that I noticed too late, is that my coupon only applied for the really small $1.95 pocket back hand sanitizers and the spray ones, and I thought it was the pump one as well. So when I got to the front, I had to pull over to the side and ended up not getting anything in this particular store because I didn't read the fine print. And right here was another promo sign that they had: all moisturizers $4.95, yet there's no moisturizers in that stand, which was a little bit funny. But yeah, the supply was really dwindling. I feel like this store was really packed. I want to say almost as packed as some days during the beginning of semi-annual sale. I wonder if it was because it was the Labor Day weekend and everyone was out shopping, but I definitely wasn't used to the amount of people, and it was still early. The store had just opened. Well, not had just opened, but it had been open for about 2 hours. And I want to briefly give my thoughts about this candied maple bacon. Okay, I mentioned that this store has two Bath& Body Works. This one that I'm doing the walkthrough in the beginning was the bigger one. It seemed like nobody wanted that candle, which I'm surprised because I feel like, yes, it does smell like bacon, but it doesn't remind me of my dog's pepperoni treats. It smells like a sweet, meaty fragrance, but in a way that I don't really mind because it's not super powerful. If anyone remembers the Rome Pizzeria candle, I first smelled that when I was starting to really get heavily into Bath& Body Works, and I feel like that one was super strong. This one wasn't as strong as some of the other weird candles that Bath& Body Works sometimes comes out with. So I want to say if that one goes down to 75% off, I'll probably buy it just for collection purposes. Over here are more body creams. I feel like they really wanted to get rid of their body creams. I was looking for fall and bloom, but there wasn't that much variety for the body butters, and I got here early, so I can only imagine the supply was even less later on in the day. So the strawberry pound cake, I did not smell it in the lotion, so I can't speak on how that smells. The fine fragrance mist, I love what they did to the formula. I believe it's a huge improvement from the red faceted collection plain bottle one that irks me to no end. I really wish that strawberry pound cake came out in a body butter because I would have so bought that up. I would have bought like 4 of them, 5 of them. So here's the other location. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but this is a much smaller location. You can tell the difference right away because the amount of inventory is like really different. In the front, they don't have all of the color flocked pumpkins. They just have the light orange one. And here is the back. They have a lot of the wallflowers and the wallflower plugs. I think it's funny how these two stores had, hey, body moisturizers, $4.95, and they had like hand soaps. I don't know if they were holding out on putting all of their merchandise or not. Speaking of this little section, they had select products going for 50% off, including my turtle wallflower plug that I just love that plug. I think it's so cute, super nautical. It's great if you have kids. Great for the summer. Here on the back, some of the scents that were going 50% off, surprisingly, was Pinkberry Clouds. I mean, that scent just came out. They had also some 3 Wicks Summer Boardwalk, and my turtle plug that I just think is adorable. The only issue that I have is I wish you could turn off, like if there was a second button to turn on the light when you wanted it and to turn it off when you didn't. They also had a lot of aromatherapies. I believe it was the pine, lime, eucalyptus, as well as the hibiscus, mandarin. I hadn't seen that in a while. I don't know if you can tell at a glance, but they definitely had a lot less body butters at the store, which I keep mentioning body butters because that's the best deal. The one scent that they did have was Midnight Amber Glow for sure. I think the scent is good, but I cannot bring myself to buy another lotion because that was just insanely glittery. It's good if you want that for like highlight areas, I don't know, for photos or something, but I just cannot with the Glotion formula. I think my main issue isn't that it's super glittery. I think my main issue is that I feel like it doesn't moisturize my body. I feel like I'm rubbing glitter. I feel the grit, mica powder. Maybe it needs to be finer so you don't notice it. So on the walls, going back to the moisturizers, they had a good selection of body creams. This was later on in the day. This was around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. ish, and they still had a lot lot of the scents. One scent that they did not have in the body butter specifically was, of course, butterfly. I hadn't seen that in a while. And they also ran out of poppy. Some people were looking for it, and the workers said that they had sold out early that morning. I'm not sure if the candied maple bacon was more popular at this store, but they didn't have any. I guess it sold out in the smaller store, or they got less inventory. Here we go with the Halloween collection. Unlike the other store, they did not have the kind of brought back Halloween items from 2021. They did have a lot of the globes still, like the eyeball, the raven's globe, still there. They didn't have a luminary in the store, which was okay, I guess. They had quite a few of the iridescent skulls, that spider 3-wick candle holder that took forever to show up. They had a bunch of the wallflower fragrances, which I'm excited for whenever that goes 75% off for next semi-annual sale. They had maybe only 2 of the kitty Halloween backpacks. I forgot to mention it, but both of the stores, they also had a quote-unquote candle sale. It was just $10 off, so if the candle was $26.50, you'd be paying like $16.50 if you didn't have a coupon, which isn't that great of a deal. So I don't think a lot of people were buying candles that day. I think they were all just focused on the body moisturizers. They still have a lot of the fall candles, fall decor. I can't imagine that selling out anytime soon because it's still pretty hot over here. But yeah, those were 2 of the Bath& Body Works locations that were at this mall. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Okay, bye.